Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to set up your new Google Home Mini. Hey everybody, welcome to Tink. I'm Trevor, and today we're going to show you how to set up the new Google Home Mini that you might have just gotten over the holidays or whenever, and we'll show you all the steps you need to take to set this thing up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unbox our Google Home Mini, which we have right here, and inside the box we see right up on top the speaker itself, the Google Home Mini. It's about the size of my palm, which is a fairly big palm, so it's a nice and compact little speaker compared to the other Google Home speakers. This is the smallest one, of course, given the name Mini. And underneath that, we have the power plug. So that's all that comes in the box, which should tell you right away that the Google Home Mini setup is quite simple. And now we'll just take you through exactly what you need to do. So the very first thing you need to do, obviously other than plugging your micro USB cable into the wall outlet, is to simply plug it into the Google Home Mini speaker. And so I will do that like this. And we see the lights come on top of the speaker, which indicates that the power is working and that the speaker is starting to set up. And the lights are alternating, which is part of the setup process. And they magically turn to the different Google colors, make that noise, and we know that the speaker is all ready to be set up. So the very next step that we need to take to get our Google Home Mini speaker up and working is to transition over to the Google Home app to set it up within our Google Home system. And we can do that on our mobile device here. And we'll go into the Google Home app, which you all know and recognize. And you can see we have our home set up here. So we've got the studio, we've got all the different stuff around the Tink offices. And we want to add this Google Home Mini speaker to our studio setup. So to do that, the very first thing we need to do is connect to the Wi-Fi network that the speaker is emitting once it's been plugged in and is waiting to be set up. So we'll go into our settings first, and we'll see that ours is named Studio.0, but yours might be named something different out of the box. And once we're connected to that, we should be able to go back to the Google Home app. And now it is automatically starting to calibrate a connection with the Google Home Mini. So it's very smart, it's able to do this for you. And we did just hear a sound, which is what the app asked us. And we're going to say yes. And it wants to know if we want to automatically share device stats, crash reports with Google to improve everyone's experience. Why not? So yes, we're in. And we're going to tell Google Home that our device is in our studio. Next. And last but not least, you want to connect this device and your Google Home back to the same network that it'll be sharing, the same Wi-Fi network, which in this case for us is the Tink Studio. So we'll select that and hit next. What's great about setting this up is that the Google Home app, as well as the Google Home speaker, constantly let you know that they're working together in trying to get set up. So that's a nice reassurance and you're not left staring at a blank screen. And it connected, so now our device is all set up. So now we can choose our assistant's voice. So in this case, we have two options right away on the screen. And voice one is,
"Hi, I'm your Google Assistant, here to help you throughout your day."
Or voice two,
"Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here."
I think we'll just stick with the first one, so voice one. And we have our address here so that it can help with services like weather and traffic. And then there's a whole slew of media services you can add, Spotify, YouTube, etc. Let's just skip that process for now. So now the studio speaker is ready. And
hi, I'm your Google Assistant. I'm here to help. To learn a few things you can do, continue in the Google Home app.
So it offers you a couple ways in which you can get accustomed to your Google speaker. So why don't we test out some of the ones that the Google Home app suggests. Let's say, "Hey Google, how do you say nice to meet you in Korean?"
In Korean, that's
만나서 반갑습니다.
So that's pretty cool. So now your Google Home Mini speaker is fully functioning and you can use it for whatever purposes you might need, checking the weather, checking the traffic, asking it to play Spotify, etc. So as you can see, setting up your Google Home Mini speaker is as easy as that. You just plug it in and then you set it up through the Google Home app on your mobile device. And once it's all set up, you can use it for all the purposes you want to use it for, checking weather, traffic, playing music through Spotify, you name it, asking how to say something in Korean, anything. And if you have any questions, why not write them below in the comments or check out tink.us for more info. And I'll see you next time.